Okay, today is all about thistles, and thistles are one of those things that people just hate, kind of like the stinging nettle, but when you find a use for them, you may change your mind and decide that you're going to like them. So thistles are edible. Anything in a true thistle species, so the carduous, I guess is how you say it, thistles, so there's milk thistle, there's Canadian thistle, there's musk thistle, there's star thistle, there's a lot of different thistles out there. And all the true thistles can be used this way. The stalk is what we're going after today. Now there's also the famous edible thistle that is an artichoke. And I grew up in California, and actually my high school sat in the middle of just hundreds of acres of thistle farms. So I am a thistle fan. I would go and we'd fill up our backpacks at the farm and pay $10 for big bags of them, and I could never get enough thistles. So now I can't grow artichokes because I'm here in Tennessee, so I have to settle for this wild guy here. So these are not the right kind of gloves to be using, but I just can't find any other gloves. So these are just like little gardening gloves. They're my kids, and I can't even find matching ones. That's how bad it is. So, but I would suggest using like a thicker leather glove, but I'm going for it because dinner is awaiting. So what you do here is you try to get the smaller, maybe foot-high ones. And as you can see, there's some pretty high, there's some pretty big thistles here, and you really want to get them before they bloom. There's some back here that I'm actually going to be picking, and that's the one I'll show you how to process. And I did already do 4 or so. So this is what we're after here, is the thistle stalks, and we're going to clean them up, and I'll show you how to do that. So let me grab a thistle real quick. And we're just right by my house. My house is just right behind us. So what I did, I just whack it off, sharp knife. And what you're going to do is just get your knife and you're going to run it down the stalk like this. And it's really easy, as you can see. It just kind of shaves off. Now the leaves also are edible. You can actually eat the leaves, and I've not done that because you'd have to sit there and you'd have to snip all those spines off. And to me, the stalks are just more worth the effort. And my neighbor here, when he watches this video, he's gonna laugh. He has this tool called a thistle whacker. And the first time I ever met him, he was walking down the road with this thistle whacker. And he was getting all the thistles off the side of the road. I don't think he was trying to eat them, though. I could be wrong. So, do you see how easy that was? So here's a clean thistle stalk. And then I just take it and I cut it into chunks that I want to serve on a plate. And when I get inside, I'm just going to put these in like a cast iron skillet with some butter, maybe a little bit of garlic. And everybody will get, 10 thistle sections or something like that. I have heard people say that they eat the flower tops too, that you boil them down until they're kind of softer. Now, I have not done that either, but they also are, you can eat them just raw, and I think they're pretty good. Just raw. I mean, you could do that. You could toss them in like a vinaigrette and just eat them. Now, these ones are, in my opinion, already a little bit tough. They're a little bit fibrous, so you really would want to get them when they first start coming out. And there are, like I said, we have some smaller ones. Look over there, Nadia. So you'll notice some smaller ones that aren't blooming down here, and then you'll notice some fully mature ones over here. And so anyways, you can learn to love your thistles and use them for food. And I think it's pretty good food too. I think if you try it, you'd probably agree. So thanks. Till next time.